Now, Pete Carroll, and that's the decision that I think, it would have to be that Mark Davis, or yeah, it'd have to be that Pete Carroll and John Spytek are like, look, we want to take a flyer on this guy. We want to take a look at it. And then Mark Davis would have to kind of come through and say, you know what, I'm willing to go ahead and give this a try. And then at that point, we'll see if he's even been able to stay in proper condition while in prison, right? And I know in prison, like, you can work out a lot. There's a lot of things you can do, but can he do proper NFL training there? Chewy, why didn't any of his friends or teammates stop him from driving? I remember there was an interview where Josh Jacobs was saying that he almost went out with him to Top Golf that night and then ultimately decided not to. There were a whole lot of different decisions that could have been made to put him in a position where he did not do this. But ultimately, he did, right? So, Chewy's saying if we grab Ruggs, there would be so much attention on the Raiders. And that is another good point, right? Because from an owner standpoint, Mark Davis could look at this like this is a PR nightmare and I don't want to touch it. He could also look at it like, well, there's going to be a lot of eyes on us. There's going to be a lot of media attention. And especially if this year, if we have the season that I believe we're going to have, a lot of people are already going to be looking in the Raiders' direction, right? Who was it that said that we were the NFL's most improved team this offseason, right? And I believe that. You bring on Henry Ruggs, and yes, there's going to be a lot of cameras. There's going to be a lot of media attention, which means profit, right? And ultimately, from an owner standpoint, they are looking at the profit. It's taking a big risk. Now, if we look at, oh yeah, Chewy, ESPN, I think it was ESPN. I think you're right that said that.